Good morning, students. Today we are going to study the general characters of birds. As we know that birds they constitute a very specialized group of vertebrates which have evolved from reptiles during Mesozoic era. Nearly a century ago, one of the ornithologists, P.H. Huxley, called glorified reptiles. They are there are number of examples that these birds they show some similarity like the reptiles, thereby meaning that birds have evolved from some reptilian ancestor and that they are better evolved in their organization. The evidences from comparative anatomy, embryology, and paleontology with fossil Archaeopteryx. As we know that there are number of characters like the comparative anatomy of birds and the reptiles, then embryology of reptiles and the birds, and the paleontological studies that shows on the basis of fossils of Archaeopteryx that there are number of similarities in birds and reptiles. Then whatever may be mode and direction of origin of birds from ancestral reptiles, the modern birds show a marked superiority over their reptilian ancestors. So the modern birds, if you see today's birds, we can say that these are the modern birds, and these birds they are most superior as compared to the ancestral reptiles, as compared to the whatever the evidences which are recorded during the whatever the fossils which are found. Then these superior this type of superiority among the bird, it is found in the different species of birds throughout the world. Then the evolution the evolution of birds is associated with the changes from terrestrial to aerial life. As we know that if you see that evolution among the vertebrates, as the vertebrates they are found in the aquatic region, they comes on the land in the form of amphibians. Then there are certain changes takes place, or the adaptation takes place among them, and the reptiles they grown up. Then from the amphibians, then the avians and the mammals, these are the some evolutionary adaptations, and these all groups they are having the connectivity with each other. Then this during this evolutionary period, birds is associated with the changes from terrestrial to aerial life. We know that there are a number of examples of terrestrial birds like the hens, peacock, ostrich. These are the terrestrial birds. And if you see there are number of examples of aerial birds. Then they said that that is whatever the that it changes or the adaptation which takes place among these birds, it make them perfect or make them superior to make the flight in the aerial region. Then it is presumed that the ancestors too were becoming more active and warm-blooded, and feathers developed from scales primarily to conserve their body heat. So as we seen that the whatever the ancestors of these birds, they will become more active, and that is whatever the changes which takes place among the modern bird, we can see that the modern birds they get more active, and they get warm blooded. It is noted that the temperature of their body is 41 degrees Celsius. On that basis they are said to be that warm blooded animals. Then the changes takes place among the feathers developed from scales primarily to conserve their body heat. So the heat is very much important while making flight in the aerial region. Then as we say that the here the heat creates energy in the body of birds. Then this heat is maintained forever for a longer period. Then to maintain that particular heat, the feathers they play an important role to maintain that heat in the body of birds. Then it is said that from the scales these feathers they get developed in birds, and the scale is the character of reptiles. Then birds get a living by moving in the air, which is the most difficult medium of all. It is not possible to make the flight in the air. It is noted that birds they have number of adaptation, or we can say there are number of changes takes place among these birds to make the flight in the for making the flight in the air. Uh, as I told you that it is difficult to make the flight in the aerial region. Then it is estimated that the total number of bird species that have existed near about 1,54,000, of which 9,600 are alive today. Then it is also known that the described that is or we can say that noted birds orders, near about 35 orders is so far classified. Then out of which 27 orders are alive, that is living birds, and 7 orders in the form of fossil birds. Then this class aves is divided into two subclasses. Uh, the first subclass is the archeo archeonites. It is extinct Jurassic birds of Mesozoic age about 155 million years ago. It is found. Then these type of birds they get extinct, and in today's world they are not present. Then the second subclass, that is Neornithis, the living as well as extinct birds. In this subclass, the birds which are in extinct forms and the birds which are living in today's world, they are found in this particular class. Then the Indian continent, including India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Myanmar, contains one of the richest and most varied bird fauna. It includes about 2,500 species and super species of birds. Body are body of birds is feathered. These are warm-blooded, air-breathing, oviparous, bipedal flying vertebrates. The body of bird, if you see that the body of bird is boat shaped and divisible into head, neck, trunk, and tail region. The jaw bones protected to form beak, that is bill. The tail is short and stumpy. If you see that during making the flight, these birds they have to cut the ear during making the flight. So due to that, it is noted that the body of bird is pointed on both the side, that is anterior most region and the posterior most region. It is boat shaped, and the body of this bird is divided into head, neck, trunk, and tail region. The also it having the beak, which is used for taking the food, making the nest to protect themselves from their enemies. Then a stumpy short tail, which play an important role in the during the landing and during making flight in the air. It plays an important role as a radar to make turn in the air. Then limbs are two pairs. The forelimbs are modified into wings, each bearing 3 clawless digits and provided with feathers for flight. So in birds, the most important development is takes place, that is the modification of forelimbs into wings. and whatever the feathers they are used for making the flight in the air. The limbs are adapted for walking, running, scratching, perching, swimming, or walking, and bearing four toes. Then exoskeleton is epidermal and horny. Feathers provide warmth, legs and covered by scales. No skin gland except the oil glands at base of tail. Thank you.